sometimes people wonder, why do people like this guy's art? Why is this thing popular? It's not too important to me. It's more concept and what I want people to feel. So for us, there's a lot of advantage in saying, let's retell the Bible story in highly animated, whether it's emotionally animated or physically animated, but in a more animated, highly energized, cutting edge, even edgier kind of way. Manga was a perfect vehicle for this. So we're trying to say we're actually the same people. And just as they were the same people then, and the Bible was relevant to them then, is relevant to us now. But it's difficult to do that with the I's and thou's, to say thee, thou, ye. That further confirms that this book has nothing to do with us or with our reality. So by stripping down the language and making it street level language, it was easier to make people connected to those things that we thought that they should be connected to.
So what will happen now? Will Louise get some?
As a real trend for reading this Japanese style of manga artwork, and we felt that it's such a dynamic, sort of emotionally powered medium and style of storytelling that it was just perfectly suited to presenting an adaptation of the Bible.
And you know, reading books. Yeah, reading books.
Haven't read. It's aimed primarily, yes, at teens, and I think that's probably where the bulk of the readership has come from. Teens, not just Christian teenagers, but also those that are interested in manga.
So, I'm going to show you 4 bits of the Moses story. Speaks to Moses. And it says here, the angel of the Lord appeared to me in the wilderness in the form of a burning bush. To give a kid that's never touched the Bible, where do you start? There's so many bits of stories, you don't know quite where to jump in. Whereas if you give a teenager the Manga Bible, who's never picked up a Bible before, who has no concept of how the Bible even works, they can start at the beginning, they can read creation, they can read how human beings responded to God's creation and damaged it. They can then read how God takes them on a journey. Be a voice for those that don't have a voice. I think we will never get away from the fact that the Bible is the Bible and it can't be tampered with, because there's so much detail in there, so much beauty in those words. It's so important that we keep that as a book that we teach.
Just kind of like, because that girl's been picked on, everyone just ganged up. They've really kind of taken the main parts of the story and put them in so that you could read the Manga Bible and sort of understand who Jesus was, the Old Testament, the future, and who really God was.
Kind of helps, it makes it more real, because you can very easily pick up a Bible and just see it as a textbook and see it as something abstract.